This video is sponsored by 1Password. So everything we do online has like a little barrier in front of it. Something that you always have to remember. It's either a password, an address, a login, payment info, whatever. At some point, you're gonna have to input something that you don't have at the top of your mind. On the other hand, there are always pretty nefarious, bad people trying to access that information. It's a constant like cat and mouse game. So what are you gonna do about it? And before I tell you what I think you should do about it, at least what I do about it, we've been doing this now for about a month. We're gonna keep it going. It's the season of giving, where we kind of give back to you guys to thank you for watching the channel, for support over the years, for generally being awesome. This time we are giving away one $500 American Express gift card to anybody in the world. We have a comment down below about what you would do with 1Password. Be sure to leave your social handle though in the comment so we can pick a winner. All the description information stuff will be down below. This time though, 1Password is joining us as well. We're gonna give away two $500 American Express gift cards to two separate people. I've probably talked about 1Password for years. So this first is generally the one app I install on any phone, any device, before I start doing anything else. 1Password is really the first thing that I always go to install. It's also one of the apps that I happily pay for every month, kind of rank it up there with Amazon Prime of things that I don't mind paying for. It's something that I put my own money behind, and I have been doing it for years because I trust it and it's reliable. So it's kind of the one-stop shop to make everything you are doing online safer and easier. And you should probably be using it too. So chances are you've probably already heard of 1Password before. Most people know them because they're the best at what they do. At its core, it's a way to save all of your sensitive information, not just passwords. So that's easy to access and secure whenever you need it. And the main thing, it helps with password management, but it does way more, which is why I've kind of always gravitated towards it. So the password side makes sense. It's in the name after all, and it's really been kind of the bread and butter of the service. It's a place where you can save all your passwords for all the websites that you use, so you've got them in one place. And I think pretty importantly, it's also encrypted, so it is all completely safe. Now the real reason to do that is for security. And you're probably asking yourself, like I do often, if all my passwords are in one place, ain't that less secure? The answer is actually no, since you won't have to remember all of those passwords. You can make them crazy complicated, or like I do, have 1Password just generate them for you. I'm talking really long numbers, letters, symbols, phrases. That is how you make a secure password. So you pretty much need a quantum computer to hack those things. And I think best of all, you only have to remember one password. One really, really, really good password that you set to access the library of passwords and documents that you have created. The other things it can do, it's called 1Password Watchtower. It's gonna alert you with any security issues that might pop up, like password leaks and data breaches. And these things happen pretty regularly. We just saw it happen with like Robinhood, for example. You'd be given a heads up that, hey, data leak happened here. You may wanna consider changing your password. So you can get ahead of a lot of those issues that could happen down the road and just ultimately save you headache. There's support for privacy.com built in, so if I want to shop online and keep it a bit safer, I could auto-generate a privacy.com credit card for exactly what I'm doing. It's an extra layer of security, and it's awesome. I honestly use 1Password probably 10 to 15 times a day for anything that I'm logging into doing. That's my go-to app. It's in the middle of my dock on my MacBook Pro. It's on my home screen on my iPhone. It's on my home screen on my Android devices. That's how often I'm using it. Something new to 1Password 2 is called Fastmail integration. That's gonna actually mask your personal email. We've seen sort of Apple do something similar like this built into iOS 15. This is now inside of 1Password, so it works really well across any operating system, so you don't have to be just on iOS. Gains access to your phone while you're abroad or wherever you are. They won't get access to all of your information. I had a chance to actually talk with 1Password themselves, and they wanted me to share the sort of their desire to educate and push forward security, knowledge, and all those things which I think really generally show in their products. So from supporting open source projects to launching 1Password University, which teaches about security for sort of anyone who is interested. 1Password, they've got a clear mission, and the app is one part of that solution. It works perfectly, it does what it says it's gonna do, and it does it really, really well. If you wanna learn more about 1Password, pricing, all that kind of stuff, we'll link to it all down below.